Floyd the Barber today. Woohoo! And there's a reason. Here, I want to show you this. My friend Jonathan sent me this, and I want to tell you that he made everything about this down to 3D printing this little guitar case, and inside is a guitar made from a CD. He can make one out of any CD you want, and look at this detail. You got the little strings, you got the tuners, and on the back is the, this is so. I'm going to leave the links to all of his links in the description if you want to pick one out for yourself or your loved one, and I'm going to give this one away. I'm going to send it away from my house. All you have to do is leave the last 2 letters of your father's name in the comment section, and you are entered into the drawing. Here we go. The first step in an operation such as this is to tune your guitar 1/2 step down. So your E string will become E flat or D sharp. Your A string turns into A flat or G sharp. Your D string to D flat or C sharp. G goes to G flat or F sharp. B to B flat or A sharp. And your baby E string, just like your big E string, turns into E flat or D sharp. Congratulations, you are now tuned 1/2 step down. Step 1 is grab yourself an F power chord. That's the E string 1st fret. You can do 2 fingers, you can do 3 fingers, or if you do it like Kurt, it's like that sometimes. But either way, F, and start with your pointer finger off. You're going to give it a strum, and immediately after you strum, hammer your pointer finger onto that E string 1st fret. This is the concept of a grace note, or a note that barely happens. It is not this. Right? That's too long. We want to just barely hear that open string. Followed by 3 chuggy strums on an E power chord. My inclination is to use my pointer finger to cover the A and D string 2nd fret, leaving the E string open, of course. Or, if you want to do a little less twisting and turning, you could keep your ring and pinky fingers in this position and just slide them down 1 fret. Or, it amounts to the same thing, whichever works for you. That's your intro and verse. The chorus begins with a C-sharp power chord, and this would be a great time to go over Grandma Always Brings Crappy Deviled Eggs, which we haven't done in quite some time. The first 3 dots on your E string you can remember as Grandma Always Brings. And the first 3 dots on your A string, Crappy Deviled Eggs. So if I'm looking for instance, C sharp, I would go, Grandma Always Brings Crappy Sharp. C sharp is the 4th fret of the A string. The next one is an A power chord, so Grandma Always, 5th fret of the E string. Then C, so Grandma Always Brings Crappy, 3rd fret of the A string. And then G sharp, Grandma Sharp, 4th fret of the E string. C sharp, A, C, G sharp is your chorus. Solo time, yay. Hit an F power chord, and then it's going to be E1, A open, 1, 3, grace note hammer on from 1 to 3, followed by 3, 1, 0, 1, 3. Is chunk 1. Chunk 2 begins on the E string again, but spends more time there. 1, 1, 0, 1, 3, 0. Then to the A string, 1, followed by 1 grace hammer onto 3. 3, 1, 0, 1, 3. Kind of just how the last one ended. Chunk 2. Onward. Chunk 3 is only 1 note different from chunk 2. Instead of ending on open E there, it does open A. And then it proceeds just the same. Chunk 3. And chunk 4 is the black sheep of the family. E string. 1, 1, 0, 1, 3, 3. followed by A string open, which gives you time to get in position on the A string 3rd fret with your pointer finger. You're going to hammer on from 3 to 5, not a grace note. Then pluck 5 and slide up to 6, not a grace note. 6 to 7, 7 to infinity and beyond. Is chunk 4. Chunky. Jonathan actually sent me 3 of his wonderful creations, and I said I would love to share them with everybody, but don't be offended that I'm going to give them away, because, you know, musicians, we accumulate so many doodads and whatnots to keep track of, and the thought of more stuff makes my teeth hurt, but I lied. I cannot get rid of this one. This one is really, truly wonderful to me. So thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for this. Is so amazing. Sorry for lying. And stay tuned soon, because I'm going to give away the 3rd one. Hint, it's a Soundgarden one. Let me know the last 2 letters of your dad's first name. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.